So now we are going to learn about food travels, spaghetti and potato. So let us learn about spaghetti and potato. Noodles have traveled west from China to become spaghetti. Means the name got changed by the time it reached to another place. The common foods such as potatoes, soya, groundnut, maize, tomato, chilies, sweet potatoes were only introduced in Europe and Asia after Christopher Columbus has discovered USA. So now, in order to understand the process of how did the trade travel to different places, we learned in the previous part. Now food travels. How did food travel? Food offers many examples of long distance cultural exchange. Food travels is an example of long distance cultural exchange. Traders and travelers have been introduced new crops to the lands where they are going or where they have traveled. As they travel to different places, they discover new foods. At the same time, they also carry certain foods with them or certain kinds of crops with them and give it to the new places. Even ready food stuff in distant parts of the world might share common origins. For example, take spaghetti and noodles. It is believed that the noodles have traveled west from China to become spaghetti. West China to become spaghetti. Perhaps the Arab traders in 5th century, the Arab traders in 5th century, they have taken pasta to an island called Sicily. They have taken pasta to an island called Sicily, and there it is in Italy now. Now today you all know pasta is Italian famous food. When you think of Italian foods, we think of pasta. Similar foods were also known in India and Japan. So the truth about these origins may never be known, because even now you don't know till now, even I don't know till now, that Arabs have taken pasta to Sicily, means they introduced pasta to Italians in 5th century BC. So in 5th century, they don't even know that there is an item called pasta. But today you see, we feel that pasta is Italian food only. That is what we are discussing here. We don't even know the origins. We never come to know also sometimes. Yet such works suggest that the possibilities of a long distant cultural contacts even before the modern world. The long distant travel contacts even before the modern world. Many of our common foods today, we know so many foods like potatoes, soya, groundnuts, maize, tomatoes, chilies, sweet potatoes, and so on were not known to our ancestors until they were introduced in Europe and Asia by Christopher Columbus. After he discovered accidentally the vast continent that is America. America means now we are talking about the America, not the United States of America. We are talking about the discovery of the land, which is a combination of Caribbean, South America and North America together. So most of us, our grandparents or ancestors, don't know certain foods which we are tasting today. Europeans and Asians came to know because Christopher Columbus discovered the American continent, and their native Americans are known as American Indians. Those people used to have these foods. From there, these foods are introduced to Europe. From there, that is brought to Asia. Like that, we came to know about the many vegetables, many common foods today what we are eating. Similarly, if you see the common foods which we have today have come from America, sometimes the new crops, the new crops which are being introduced in these European countries that made the poor to eat better, that made the poor people in the continent to eat better and live better with the introduction of humble potatoes. Ireland's poorest peasants became so dependent on potatoes that when a disease destroyed these potato crops in mid 1840s, hundreds of thousands died of starvation. So food is also traveling from various places. Today what we are thinking that these are the foods of that particular place, actually those are not from that particular place. You can take example, the noodles has got changed its name as spaghetti after it traveled from China to other places. Similarly, the Arab traders have introduced pasta to Italian island called Sicily, and today it became a famous food there. It became a brand for Italian food. Similarly, we don't know so many origins. If you look at the common foods what we eat today, they were not known to many of us. In fact, the introduction of the new crops made their lives better in some areas. Examples in Europe. In Europe, the poor began to eat better and live longer with the introduction of the potatoes. And the Ireland's poorest peasants became so dependent on the potatoes. We came to know when it was destroyed by a disease in mid 1840s, hundreds of thousands died of starvation.